Hello, I am Silver Hunter from Dota 2 Portal, and I am here to host a show about learning the Dota 2 hero roles. Before proceeding to the main content of the video, be aware of the fact that the video is aimed towards the beginners, and not towards the intermediate or advanced players, though they too might learn a thing or two. After covering the support and carry role, it's time to cover the jungle, reserved for the forever alone guys, like Nature's Prophet, and the rest of the company too scared to lane. Nah, just joking. The jungle can be a pretty dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing. When the night falls and the moon sits on the sky throne, dangerous creatures dwell through the blue fog. Wolves, ghosts, centaurs, ogres, and many more are here to do their best to kill you before you take their gold. And they will fight fiercely, without any fear or mercy. However, there are certain heroes that are great for jungling, and mostly use summoning, converting, or lifesteal spells to survive the hostile environment. Each faction, Radiant and Dire, has the same jungle, though slightly different. Dire jungle is safer than the Radiant jungle, due to the proximity of the small and medium camps, the two most important camps to gain a level or two. Obviously, creatures from the large camps are stronger than the creeps from the medium camp. They are harder to kill, but it will give you more gold. However, there is a centaur camp consisted of the two centaur warriors, which tends to randomly spawn as both the medium and the large camp. There are exactly 2 large camps, 2 medium camps, and 1 small camp in both jungles. For further information about the camps, you can watch our episode of Learn to Play regarding camps, link below in the description. How and where to start with jungling. Depending on the hero that you are playing, you will often start by clearing out the small camp. At the start of the game, the first wave of the jungle creeps will spawn at the 30-second mark. In case you don't kill them before the 54-second mark, make sure to pull the rest of the camp away from their natural position and clear the space for the next wave of the creeps that will spawn at the 1-minute mark. By doing that, you will get the next small camp and the second level once you clear it out. After that, you can proceed to clear out the closest medium camp and then return just in time for the next small camp. With some luck, and depending on the hero that you are playing, you will be able to repeat the stack process of the small camp and earn the 3rd level. 3rd level means the second point in one of your abilities, which is enough to start the fights with the creatures from the large camps. If you are playing as a hero that uses summons, like Enigma or Nature's Prophet, make sure to protect your units from dying. A Treant with 10 HP deals the same amount of damage as the Treant with full HP. Simply move the dying unit out of focus, wait for the neutral creeps to attack the new unit, and return the first unit into the fight. When proceeding to the next camp, make sure to use your dying creeps first, and then summon the next wave. Once the neutral creeps start to focus out your units from the first wave. By doing that, you are saving the precious health of the creeps from your second wave. There are 2 camps that are pretty irritating for the summoning heroes, and these are the Centaur and Ursa camps. The biggest units from those camps have the following special ability. Ursa has the Slam, and Centaur has the Stomp, which will trigger once there are 3 or more units right near them. Most of the time, your units won't be able to avoid the damage, but make sure to save your hero from it. Most of the time, you will have 2 allied heroes in your closest lane, so try to gank if you see the opportunity, or pull the medium camp in case your lane is too pushed. Jungling does not last for the whole game. For most of the jungling heroes, income from the jungle is lower than the average income from the lane. The goal is to get at least 1 core item, and then proceed to the real teamfights, and farm in the normal lanes, coming back in the jungle only if all lanes are farmed, or if it's too dangerous to farm in them. If playing as Chen or Enchantress, you can completely skip the small camp and go directly to the large camps. From the first level, they have the ability to take control of the jungle creeps and use them to fight for them. With other junglers like Enigma, Prophet, Axe and similar, you have to start over the small and medium camps till you get to level 3 or 4, which will make you strong enough to start doing the large camps. We won't make a full jungling guide for each hero. It's up to you to find yourself the best jungling hero, though it's not recommended for a complete beginner to jungle. Chen and Enchantress rely on converting the neutral creeps, and it's best if you could convert Centaur or Ursa, as these two are the best for clearing the other camps and ganking the nearby lane. The Troll Warlord creep has Ensnare, which is a nice ganking spell. Satyr Warlords have a nice regeneration aura and a pretty nice and cheap AoE blast. These 4 creeps, Centaur, Ursa, Troll and Satyr, should be your main focus when playing with Chen and Enchantress. If you end up playing with other jungling heroes, the story is slightly different. Rely on your summons or right clicks to clear the small and medium camps, till you get enough levels to start clearing out the large camps. The biggest advantage of jungling is the easy and uncontested gold. Enigma can get a Soul Ring, Boots, and Blink Dagger within the 11-minute mark, if the player knows what he's doing. Jungling also leaves a space for your 5th hero to solo in the offlane, which can give him more experience and farm, if lucky. In any case, to jungle well, you have to have some experience and luck. Find yourself a good jungling hero and play, play, and play.